prophet kneels for the smallest hearts. He knelt down in the wilderness dirt. A prophet with a shepherd's hand. Around him sat the smallest flock. A future written in the sand. Their eyes were wide, their spirits still. The morning light upon their hair, and Alma drew the law of God, as if the Lord himself were there.
He traced the lines with gentle care, teaching truth they'd one day stand to keep. For Zion rises first in homes and in the hearts of little sheep. Hope written in the earth, teach them in the dust, show them heaven's way. Let the wilderness become the place where future prophets pray. Write the law with love, shape their souls with trust. For nations rise when parents kneel, and teach God's word in dust.
The 10 Commandments in a father's voice. He spoke of honoring the Lord, of truth and kindness, light and rest, of loving God with all their hearts, and treating neighbors as the blessed. He showed them what forgiveness means. He taught them how to hear the Spirit, and in that quiet forest grove, even angels pause to hear it. No robes, no courts, no temple walls, just wilderness, a man restored. A father teaching little ones the very heart of Christ the Lord. Hope written in the earth, teach them in the dust, show them heaven's way. Let the wilderness become the place where future prophets pray. Write the law with love, shape their souls with trust. For nations rise when parents kneel, and teach God's word in dust. Hope written in the earth, teach them in the dust, show them heaven's way. Let the wilderness become the place where future prophets pray. Write the law with love, shape their souls with trust. For nations rise when parents kneel, and teach God's word in dust.
Book of Mormon, Mosiah 18:24. Alma taught his people to nurture one another and to remember God. This scene represents the unseen moments when he strengthened the young, the future covenant keepers of the land. Old Testament, Deuteronomy 6:7. Teach them diligently unto thy children, when thou sittest in thy house, when thou walkest by the way. New Testament, Christ writing in the dirt. Alma, redeemed by grace, kneels in dust. Just as Jesus once stooped to teach mercy, pearl of great price. Moses 6:58. Teach these things freely unto your children. Doctrine and Covenants, DN and C93. Bring up your children in light and truth. Each verse fulfilled in this drawing in the dirt.
Hope written in the earth, teach them in the dust, show them heaven's way.
Let the wilderness become the place where future prophets pray. Write the law with love, shape their souls with trust. For nations rise when parents kneel, and teach God's word in dust. Oh, teach them in the earth, teach them in the dust, show them heaven's way. Let the wilderness become the place where future prophets pray. Write the law with love, shape their souls with trust. For nations rise when parents kneel, and teach God's word in dust.
The quiet miracle of a new generation. Here stands Alma, once a priest of wickedness, now a kneeling father of righteousness. He escaped a king. He formed a church. He built a covenant people. But one of his greatest miracles was right here, in the soft earth before the children he adored. A man redeeming the next generation, a teacher shaping hearts that would one day carry the kingdom. This is the quiet power of a prophet's love.